and since they knew that this was the next thing I was going to be doing, it's just been ongoing attempts to delay the inevitable. So then it says, and this is from David M. Hardy, because he's not a softie. And then it says, well, I'm noticing something right now because actually I just kind of briefly looked at this before I decided to talk about it. It says, in addition to that, it says that there are 2 enclosures. So, I will read this to you. I'm sure this is really exciting, but it says, yeah, they mention Panama City. And I have no idea why they would bring up Panama City. Or Anchorage. Alaska. So I'm going to go ahead and read this because I actually didn't even pay attention to this earlier. In response to your Freedom of Information Privacy Act request submitted to FBI headquarters, enclosed is a processed copy of the FBI headquarters file 263HQ0 serial 8956 13157 and 263BHQ1478219. FBI New York file 62NY0 serial 68316, 68331, and 70734. FBI Seattle file 194 SE0 serial 819, FBI Miami file 62MM0 serial 26478, FBI Anchorage file 58AN0 serial 54, FBI Portland file 194PD0 and 62PD0 serial 105500, 105668, and 105863. And FBI Panama City file 190PC0 serial 2480 and 2488. I sounds really horrible, but I don't even know where Panama City is. I think it's like a part of an island somewhere that the U.S. has some territorial jurisdiction over, but I have no idea why Panama City would be included in this at all. Then it says, some of the enclosed documents responsive to your request are exempt from disclosure in their entirety, pursuant to the Privacy Act, Title V, United States Code. However, these records have been processed pursuant to the Freedom of Information Act, thereby affording you the greatest degree of access authorized by both laws. Well, as I said, they have given me 1 inch of information in contrast to boxes and boxes of information that they are withholding. To minimize cost, both you and the FBI, duplicate copies of the same document were not processed. Okay, given. It says, you were previously advised by another government agency that they were consulting with the Federal Bureau of Investigations concerning information located as a result of your FOIPA request. As a result of this consultation, it has been determined that the information is duplicate to other information located in FBI files enclosed in this release. I think that that is skirting an issue of which government agency they're talking about, because I have no idea. I've never had any alternative government agency tell me that they were consulting with the FBI concerning information about me. And the fact that they're not even telling me which government agency is claiming that they don't need to respond because the FBI, it would be a duplicate response. I think that's trying to protect another agency, or another government agency, from being exposed as to their involvement with me. And then, very interestingly, as I've been explaining to you that I am a victim of MKUltra programs, it says, a record which may be responsive to your FOIPA request was destroyed on December 3rd, 1977. I am very sure that that's not the only record that's been destroyed. I was born in 1974. Since this material could not be reviewed, it is not known if it was responsive to your request. The retention and disposal of records is governed by statute and regulation under the supervision of the National Archives and Records Administration. Basically, I was 3 years old when records were destroyed about me. I think that I'm going to leave it there for now. And tomorrow I'm going to address the very slim file of material that they gave me, and how almost everything that they gave me shows how they altered my testimony and changed things, and I think lied in some occasions, and other occasions got the facts incorrect, which I can't really prove was due to lying, or maybe was due to a mistake. However, if it was a mistake, it was gross negligence, and the fact that they withheld these records from me for this long, which has left me out in the open to be tortured and to continue to be part of their disgusting CIA program, is a very serious concern. And again, I want my son returned to me. I expect that the funding will be coming out of the pockets of people in the White House. the CIA, Department of State, and the FBI. And that is actually not to exclude the United States military intelligence. Or UK intelligence. You know, I should probably broaden my search a little bit, shouldn't I?